Imagine having the opportunity to receive personal advice from one of the most successful businessmen in history. With the 38 letters of Rockefeller to his son, you can do just that. Who is John D. Rockefeller? John D. Rockefeller, widely regarded as the richest American ever, was an American businessman who lived from 1839 to 1937. He established the Standard Oil Company in 1870, which held a monopoly over 90% of U.S. refineries and pipelines by the early 1880s. The empire was valued at $14.9 billion in 1913. In the same year, he founded the Rockefeller Foundation, which played a key role in financing important public health initiatives. Although Rockefeller's life and legacy are still subject to ongoing study and debate, his immense wealth has frequently been compared to another business magnate, Andrew Carnegie, Steel King of America. In addition, criticisms against Standard Oil's monopolistic practices led to the U.S. government's decision to split the company into smaller entities such as Amoco, Chevron Conoco, and ExxonMobil. Had his empire not been divided, Rockefeller's wealth and power would have remained unknown. However, adjusted for inflation, his fortune is estimated to be worth a staggering $384.8 billion in 2020. The 38 Letters of Rockefeller to his Son is a book that contains a series of letters written by John D. Rockefeller to his son, John D. Rockefeller Jr. These letters were written between 1916 and 1930, during a time when Rockefeller was at the peak of his wealth and influence. In these letters, Rockefeller shares his wisdom and advice on various topics such as money, business, family, and life. In the first letter, Rockefeller emphasizes the importance of saving and investing money. He writes,
"The man who saves and invests his money will always be able to take care of himself and his family, while the man who spends all his earnings will always be dependent on others."
This advice is still relevant today, as saving and investing are key components of financial success. Rockefeller also stresses the importance of hard work and perseverance. In a letter from 1918, he writes,
"Success in any field requires hard work and perseverance. There will be challenges and setbacks, but it is important to stay focused and keep pushing forward."
This is a valuable lesson for anyone striving to achieve their goals, whether in business or in life. Another theme that runs throughout the letters is the importance of family. Rockefeller writes,
"Family is the most important thing in life. No amount of wealth or success can replace the love and support of family."
This sentiment is echoed in a letter from 1924, where Rockefeller advises his son to prioritize spending time with his family over work. In addition to family, Rockefeller also stresses the importance of giving back to society. In a letter from 1928, he writes,
"Those who have been blessed with wealth and success have a responsibility to use their resources to help others."
Rockefeller himself was a well-known philanthropist, and his advice on giving back is still relevant today. Throughout the letters, Rockefeller shares his insights on business and entrepreneurship. In a letter from 1917, he writes,
"The key to success in business is to provide value to customers. If you focus on providing value, the profits will follow."
This advice is still applicable today, as businesses that prioritize customer satisfaction often see greater success. Another important aspect of entrepreneurship is risk-taking. Rockefeller advises his son,
"You must be willing to take risks if you want to achieve great things in business."
This advice is echoed in a letter from 1923, where Rockefeller writes,
"The greatest rewards often come from taking the greatest risks."
In addition to business advice, Rockefeller also offers his thoughts on leadership. In a letter from 1925, he writes,
"A good leader is one who inspires and motivates others to achieve their best."
This advice is still relevant today, as effective leadership is key to success in any organization. Rockefeller also emphasizes the importance of education. In a letter from 1916, he writes,
"Education is the key to success in life. Never stop learning and growing."
This sentiment is echoed in a letter from 1927, where Rockefeller advises his son to continue his education even after graduating from college. Throughout the letters, Rockefeller also shares his personal experiences and reflections. In a letter from 1919, he writes,
"I have learned that money and success are not the most important things in life. What truly matters is the relationships we have with others."
This is a valuable reminder that success and wealth are not the only measures of a fulfilling life. Another personal reflection that Rockefeller shares is the importance of taking care of one's health. In a letter from 1922, he writes,
Your health is your most valuable asset. Take care of yourself and prioritize your well-being.
This advice is still relevant today, as physical and mental health are key components of overall well-being. Rockefeller also shares his thoughts on the role of government and politics. In a letter from 1929, he writes,
"It is important to support leaders who prioritize the well-being of the country and its citizens."
This sentiment is still relevant today, as the actions of government and politicians can have a significant impact on society. In addition to politics, Rockefeller also discusses the role of religion and spirituality in life. In a letter from 1926, he writes,
"Spirituality is an important part of life. It can provide comfort and guidance during difficult times."
This is a valuable reminder that there is more to life than material success and wealth. Another important theme in the letters is the importance of humility and gratitude. In a letter from 1921, Rockefeller writes,
"Always remember to be humble and grateful for the opportunities and blessings in your life."
This is a valuable lesson for anyone, regardless of their level of success or wealth. Rockefeller also emphasizes the importance of ethics and integrity in business. In a letter from 1920, he writes,
"Honesty and integrity are essential in business. Without them, success is meaningless."
This advice is still applicable today, as businesses that prioritize ethics and integrity often see greater success in the long run. In addition to business ethics, Rockefeller also discusses the importance of social responsibility. In a letter from 1930, he writes,
"Businesses have a responsibility to use their resources to make a positive impact on society."
This is a sentiment that is still relevant today, as more and more businesses are recognizing the importance of corporate social responsibility. Throughout the letters, Rockefeller also shares his thoughts on the changing world around him. In a letter from 1929, he writes,
"The world is changing rapidly, and it is important to stay informed and adapt to these changes."
This advice is still relevant today, as technology and globalization continue to reshape the world around us. Another important theme in the letters is the importance of perseverance in the face of adversity. In a letter from 1917, Rockefeller writes,
"There will always be challenges and setbacks in life. The key is to stay focused and persevere through these difficulties."
This is a valuable lesson for anyone facing challenges or setbacks, whether in business or in life. Finally, Rockefeller emphasizes the importance of love and compassion in life. In a letter from 1928, he writes,
"Love and compassion are the most important things in life. Without them, everything else is meaningless."
This sentiment is a valuable reminder that success and wealth are not the only measures of a fulfilling life. Overall, the 38 Letters of Rockefeller to his son is a valuable collection of wisdom and advice from one of the most successful businessmen and philanthropists in history. While some of the advice is specific to the time period in which the letters were written, much of it is still applicable today, making this book a valuable resource for anyone looking to achieve success and fulfillment in life. If you enjoyed this book summary and would like to purchase the book, please click on the link in the description. Also, don't forget to give this video a like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching.